system based on a governing principle that exists for him here, which is to experience only good. But that's good in terms of the definition of this guiding principle, which is egoism. That is, I don't want things to change here. I do not want to feel any bad things from the Creator. So I want my situation to remain the same, and I want the Creator's attitude to change around me while I receive a comfortable and good situation through this definition. Not only for me, I mean, maybe the person doesn't act outwardly, apparently as an egoist. They're not trying to act like an egoist. They may be concerned for their family, for their nation, for the ecosystem, but still, what they're trying to do is to get the Creator to change an attitude which is considered to be bad. In the Kabbalistic paradigm, we have exactly the same elements. We have a Creator, we have people in the world, and we have events affecting the people. Some of these events are felt by the Kabbalist as positive or negative. Now, because the Kabbalist already starts from the principle that everything that occurs is actually good, all actions of the Creator do not change, they're always good, therefore all of the events that are occurring in the person's life are also good. And where is the place that the person can appeal to for grace, as in this place here, where the religious person can request a good outcome, that the Creator should show grace to them? Well, the point of variance and the point of invariance is completely different in these two paradigms. Here, we find that the Creator and all of these forces are invariable. Here, we find that the person's attitude is invariable. The person does not change, does not grow. The Creator being invariable and the forces from the Creator being invariable means that the only place of variation is in the attitude of the person themselves. They are more or less able to feel the goodness, the fact of the goodness behind each of these events that the Creator sends to them. And because the prayer that the Kabbalist raises is a prayer to understand both the invariability of the events and the very thought behind it, it's working by a completely different governing principle. This governing principle is the thought of creation that determines that why everything that happens is good. So the person is continually raising a request to make him understand how everything here is good, and as a result, the person themselves rises in their understanding to see how every apparent outward event, looking good or bad, actually is just another expression of the invariably good intention that comes from the Creator. So as a result, an intimate knowledge is created for the person through this attitude. That is, the man changes, the man rises. And this is a constant dynamic, whereas here, this is a constant stasis. In other words, this is called by Kabbalists the holy still, the sacred still. Not because it is not connected to the holy or the sacred, but because it has no desire to actually change. So its prayer does not change the reality of the person. This prayer only gives a person, it's a kind of psychological trick that gives us a kind of a peace of mind that says everything is okay, whether or not I really understand how the laws of nature function or what the Creator's actual attitude is. It allows me to feel comfortable, to say everything will be okay in the future, in another world, in another life, And please don't change anything in my surroundings, but you serve me because the worlds were made for man. Yes, the worlds were made for man, but the worlds were made to raise man through all of the various worlds until man would achieve the thing that the Creator intended for him. That is, to be equivalent with the Creator. And it's only because Kabbalists have used this method and have risen to this level that they were able to give us the scriptures and the instructions that we now read with this egoistic point of view. This is the true meaning of what they have given to us. And this is the way that we can achieve the same things that we find in the scriptures. However, the Creator doesn't listen to the words that we utter, but instead reads the feelings in our hearts. Therefore, it's senseless to spend time and energy on uttering beautiful phrases that have no inner heartfelt meaning. The only thing required of us is to strive towards the Creator with our whole being, to understand the essence of our desires, and to ask the Creator to alter them. Most important, we should never stop communicating with the Creator. Join us again.